Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie and on this channel I budget both mine and my husband's income. I am 24, he is 26, and we both work variable income jobs in local school districts. Because of that, we actually have the same exact payday, so it makes it easier to just combine all of our paychecks and budget it out per month. So this month we will be stuffing $4,256, and if you want to see me budget that out, you can either just pause and see what the budget looks like, or you can go and watch my budget with me. That is the video that came out right before this one. But in this video, I am going to be cash stuffing all of this money and putting it into my envelopes. If you are new to my channel, then hi, welcome. It's so nice to have you. I do budget with prop bills, which is why these look kind of funny. And I actually ran out of hundreds. I need to do like a little bit of condensing, so I ended up needing to pull quite a few 50s, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm gonna start with my groceries envelope. My groceries envelope has nothing in it, and we're actually going to be upping our budget, so I need to add $500. I wish I could be one of those budgeters and cash stuffers that could hold a conversation while stuffing and counting, but I just absolutely cannot do that. Like, I can't multitask. So in groceries we have $1, $2, $3, $4, and $500, and hopefully this month we won't have to pull out of like any savings or anything to reallocate some money, and we'll have just a little bit of rollover. We've definitely been going over budget, which is why we're upping our budget. But that's the whole point of budgeting, is you learn your spending habits so that way you can prepare. Also, I mentioned this in my budget with me, but I'm filming in our living room, which I'm starting to realize is maybe a mistake. My pets, specifically my cats, are going crazy, and I'm trying to like ignore that, but you might see quite a few cuts, and that's me like disciplining them. So the next envelope is gas. This is another envelope where we have been going just a bit over budget. So instead of $250, we're gonna do $300 this month and see if that helps. But here's $300 going into gas, and my cat is already trying to jump up on the table. Next is down payment. This one, actually, by the end of the year, we were sitting at $29,000, just because after having to redo our budget and just reallocating funds from certain areas, we put a little bit more into here and took from others. But that is because after adding 1,000, which is sitting right here, after adding 1,000, we will be sitting at 30,000. So I'm actually going to write that on this little card here. And this is exciting because we will be now sitting at like one of our goal amounts to have by the time that we wanted to start looking towards getting a home loan and actually buying my grandparents' house. So this is really exciting, you guys. For phone and internet, we currently have 148, and that's kind of just a random amount after reallocating stuff. So instead of adding a full payment, I'm going to be adding 32 to get us to the next increment for a payment. So I want to say this is either 1 month or 2 months. I need to look, but the sheet that I use to look at that, I don't have access to it currently where I'm sitting. So I'm kind of being lazy. Did I put those in the right order? No, because when do I ever do that? Also, these prop bills are a lot harder to like work with. There is a 5 sitting back here. They're a lot harder to work with than like real bills. They stick quite a bit, and so it's hard to count them. And occasionally I wish that I would just use real money, but it just won't work for my husband and I's budget. Like, first of all, the closest bank that we have that we use, we don't have one for like 30-35 minutes in either direction of us, and that just would not work for having to pull out money that frequently. So we also use our credit cards for everything, and so it just wouldn't make sense because we would always be paying ourselves back. And so yeah, but occasionally for moments like this when I'm filming, I do wish I used real bills. But phone and internet has 120, 140, okay. Phone and internet has 120, 140, 160, 170, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, and $180. I think this is about 1 month's worth. I'm not sure. All right, next is utilities. Utilities is going to be getting 120. And this is also the same scenario. We're just adding money back in to make sure we get to the right amount. So I'm gonna be adding 120. So utilities now has 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? Yes. 450, 470, 490, 491, 492, 493. Next is subscriptions. This doesn't have anything in it, but our monthly payment of all of our subscriptions put together is $66. So I'm gonna be adding that in. 50, 60, 65, 66. So I can put these closer together. This is me saying I should also invest in a cash tray. Maybe 2026 is the year. But 66 going into subscriptions. Next is student loans. And my payment went up, you guys. I'm so sad. But it is what it is. We do have it on auto pay now, so that way we're not missing any payments. And so that way, you know, we're just absolutely sure it is getting paid. It currently has $408 in there, and I'm gonna be adding 50 just to get it up to 450, which is 2 payments, because it is $225 a month. Did I say 450? Is that correct? I put that in also wrong. 454, 450, 458? I'm confused. 458. Yeah, it's a little bit more than 2 payments. And the goal is obviously if I ever come up with a lot of money to pay off this debt, but unfortunately I have a feeling things are about to get more expensive as we buy our house, and my income is also gonna go down once this long-term sub job is over with. So I don't know, pray for me, you guys. Like, I really am tired of job hunting as a teacher in my area. Like, it's just really frustrating to have my degrees and not be able to get experience and have that job security. So please. Property taxes has $750, and we're gonna be adding another $250 into this. This is paid annually, so we are just accruing this money until we have to pay it. So property taxes now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, and $1,000. So I can definitely cash condense this and put $1,000 placeholder, which will be nice because I need those hundreds. Next is home insurance. Home insurance has $450. This is paid every 6 months, I believe. So we're gonna be adding our monthly contribution of $150. So home insurance now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 5, 550, $600. Next is car insurance. This is also paid every 6 months. And we add $90 for both mine and my husband's cars. And we're at $841 right now. So adding 50, 70, 90 in here. So in car insurance, we now have 1, oh my goodness, these are really sticky. In car insurance, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 931. Such an odd amount. In pets, we don't have anything, and we're actually gonna be adding $350 this month instead of $250 like we usually do. And that is just because we have 3 pets, but also we got $100 as a gift for Christmas for Ryan and I to share. And so we're gonna be adding it into our pets fund. And the other reason is because we think our cat food amount is probably gonna have to go up soon. So I just wanna make sure that we can budget for that and then see what it's gonna be. But did I already add it to this? Oh wait, we didn't have anything. Duh, okay. So pets, the problem with filming on this table, like, do you guys see that? It sticks to the table and to itself. All right, so pets has 1, 2, 3, 50. And that's all it has. And we'll see next month how that changes. Fun and dates is our last variable fund, and this has nothing in it. And we're gonna be adding $250. 250. Next, we're getting into our sinking funds. The first one is my husband Ryan's spending category. He doesn't have anything, and we're gonna be adding $24 in here. So 21, 2, 3, 4. And then my hobby fund is also going to be getting the same amount, and it also has nothing left in it. So 21, 2. Did I not do it right? Oh no. I'm gonna have to grab $2 from my stash, but I'm actually just going to do that at the end. So I'm gonna leave that up there to remind myself. Home is going to be getting $100, and it doesn't have anything in it, so this is all it will have is the $100. Next is health and wellness. We currently have nothing in it, but I also still don't really have insurance. So right now I'm gonna be adding 250. We actually have dentist appointments coming up, so if I don't have insurance by the time we go, I might cancel mine, but my husband doesn't want to cancel his. So we might have to pay out of pocket, and I'm sure it will be expensive. So just gonna do health and wellness and add money in there. And if it ends up being more than $250, then we will just have to pull from our emergency fund. Which, speaking of our emergency fund, there's actually an extra $250 in here. So right now it's at $1,250. So if we do need to pull from here, we will be okay, but hopefully not. Next is car maintenance. We don't have anything in here, but I'm gonna be adding $200 because just knowing our cars, something is gonna need to be done. And also just like saving up for oil changes and things like that. So adding $200 in there. Next is gifts. Gifts also doesn't have anything because we just finished Christmas. You need to get down. There's no reason for you to be up here. Obviously Christmas has just passed, but my grandma's birthday is on Tuesday and my sister's birthday is in like the middle of the month, so I want to save up for both of those things. So I'm just gonna add $100 in there, and that should be enough for both of them. Next is travel. Travel is going to be getting $100. It currently has, I actually don't know, let's see. Currently has $500. And the next trip that I have planned is actually in March. My friend is having a bachelorette trip, and we're actually leaving on my 25th birthday. So I of course want to spend some money on myself, and then just for traveling, and also for like a gift for her. That would be very nice. So saving up. And then renovations has $750, and I'm gonna be adding $250 in here. We did start the renovation process on our primary bedroom, and so we're gonna need to be starting to save up for that. So it's really exciting though, but it is gonna be very spendy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 7, 750, 8, 850, 9, 950, 1,000. So this can actually be condensed as well. And if you guys are interested in like our home renovation process and seeing befores and afters or just renovation vlogs, please check out my husband Ryan's channel. He is vlogging everything. He is showing everything. And I'm very proud of him and I want to just shout him out. So check out his channel. I will link it in the description, and I think it's always linked in the description, but I will extra make sure, and I will also link it up in the cards. Even if you're like just slightly interested or you just want to support, please go show some love, subscribe to him, comment on his videos. I don't know. Obviously, I'm his biggest fan, so I think he's amazing, but I mean, go see for yourself. And then our last fund here is our baby fund, and baby currently has 100, 250. I am not pregnant, and I'm not planning on being pregnant anytime soon until we have become, whoa, this got extra blurry. Whoa, it took forever to focus. But I'm not trying to have a baby anytime soon until we have become financially stable and we have things like health insurance. So obviously a baby is a blessing and we want to save up and be financially responsible. So we are just starting to slowly save up for little things, but this now has $100, $200, and $300 in baby. But that is all of my cash envelopes and sinking funds all stuffed, obviously beside my hobby fund that I'm keeping over there so I don't forget to add the extra $2. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me, seeing me cash stuff all of this money that we budgeted. I'm very grateful for the new subscribers that I'm getting with every video I upload. It makes me so happy to see. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, then subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in February for my budget with me and cash stuffing in that month. Bye.